Hi everyone, welcome to Wealthy Mindset. My name is Oliver. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great day like always. And today I'm going to be covering AMC Stock for trading week February 22nd to February 26th. I'm giving you guys the highs and lows for the week by analyzing the graph. And also I'm going to throw in some fundamentals here and there. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Now, quick disclaimer like always, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional. And everything I do share in this video is just my opinion. It's not advice. So do not buy and sell based off the information I show you or the opinions I do form. Also, in terms of position, I have no positions in AMC. Now, if we jump into the graph, we closed off at $5.70 on Friday, February 19th. We have a downward trend resistance line that dates, by the way, the dates are here, that dates back since November 2016. Touch point right there. I'll just go in closer. So touch point right there. Touch point right there at March 17th, 2017. Or no, March 2017. Sorry about that. April 2017. And then we have another touch point right here in October 2018. Now, you guys did pass it ever so slightly. Had a false breakout. Well, not ever so slightly, but you had a false breakout. Got knocked down by the moving average somewhat. Came back down here. Hopefully, you guys reverse back up to the upside. If you do, what potentially could happen is you reverse the upside, get shot down again by the moving average, bounce up to the upside again, break through, come back down, bounce up. Now, hopefully that happens because then that would solidify the fact that you guys are moving up to the upside. So don't worry about coming back down. You just got to make sure you don't break through this support line right here. Now, or resistance, but then it'll act as support. Then if you break off to the upside for the moving average, you would have to, if you do come back down, don't worry again about that. Hopefully you bounce up and solidify that as a true movement to the upside. So there's that. Now if we move into the 1 year chart right here, the reason why I'm showing that is because you guys had a downward trend resistance line with a couple touch points right here, broke off to the side and are consolidating, which is perfect. Hopefully again you move up to the upside based off that. Now the main thing I want to show you guys is that you guys have two support lines here. This one's not the greatest support line, but there's a reason why I'm showing it. And this one's not the greatest either, but it has 3 touch points, so that is good. So you have a touch point right here, touch point right here, and a touch point right here. So hopefully it holds off, even if it consolidates, moves up to the upside, right? Bounces up to the upside. But we'll see how it goes. You guys are above both moving averages right here in terms of the 1 year chart. MACD line is in the negative, but hopefully it crosses over to the positive at one point. Now, the reason why I'm showing this upward trend support line is because you have one touch point right here, second touch point right here, but mainly because these moving averages, if they continue this way, and let's just say it breaks, it consolidates and then breaks through, comes down, they all meet at the right point where it just bounces up to the upside. Now, obviously, nobody knows for sure, and again, form your own opinions. Don't buy and sell based off what I show you, but it is possible. Hopefully it does happen. Hopefully you guys do go up to the upside and break through this major resistance. Now, like always, I'm going to give you guys the scenarios. If you guys do go low, how low will you go? If you guys do go high, how high will you go? And if you consolidate, between what ranges will you consolidate? So this is the monthly chart. Now, if you guys do you guys do have good support, by the way, at the $5.25, $5.30, $5.32 right here. You can see a couple times it was like back tested, and then back tested, or resistance here, but support right here. If you want exact, I think it was like $5.30. That's the main support, $5.30. Now, you guys are above the short moving average in terms of the 1 month chart right here. You guys are acting as support right here with the short moving average. The long moving average might knock you guys down. Hopefully it doesn't. But the MACD for the 1 month chart is crossing over to the positive. So that is a good sign. So if you guys do consolidate, I think ultimately you guys will consolidate between the 525 and then 625 range, back and forth. You could almost see it right here happening for the most part, dating back from February 9th, just bouncing back and forth. So there's like somewhat of a channel here. You could have false breakouts to the upside and then come back down. So that is another situation. But in terms of consolidating, if you think it's going to consolidate for the whole entire week of February 22nd to 26th, it will be between that range, 525 and 625. Again, keep in mind there could be potential false breakouts to the upside and downside. You would need them to be for sure solidified either by a bounce off or just keep obviously going up to the upside or downside. So there's that. Now to the downside, if it goes to the downside, I think this is most likely the case. What's going to happen is it's going to consolidate a little bit, but get shot down by the long moving average, go down to the 530, and then consolidate around the 530 for quite a while, and then get shot down to, you guys have support at the $40.99, but it's not that much good support. The most of the support you guys have, when I checked on this left side of the graph as well, is the $4.88, $4.85, but there seems to be support also at the 490. So between 491, 490, 485, and 488 and 485. So there's quite a bit of good support right there. You can see a touch point right here, here, and here. So it would ultimately just start going down, and then basically by the time it meets the February 26th, I think it was closing off at the 488, 487, 490. So at the end of the week, it could go that low, but don't worry about that too much, because you guys have quite a bit of support there at the 488, 485. I know I'm repeating myself too many times, but the reason why I'm saying that is because by the time it meets here, where's February 26th, right about here, it could just bounce up to the upside and hopefully starts breaking through the moving averages and goes back to the upside, passing these resistance levels. Okay, so now in terms of the upside, what you're going to have is it actually has to pass through this moving average right here. So let's just say it consolidates for a little bit. If it breaks the upside, you're going to have issues passing the 425 to begin with, or $4.15 or something. Let me see. You can see the touch points right about here. Okay, so here for 615, 614, there's a touch point right here, touch point right here, touch point right here, right? But you could see that you had false breakouts right here. So you had a false breakout at 627, false breakout at 668. 668 is going to be quite a bit of a task to pass, right? Because you have resistance right about here, and then you have support right here and right here. So this line is intact, but it might knock you guys down. So those are the resistance levels. And if you're really optimistic, like a heap load, you basically have $6.99, $7.03, and then what was it? Another one was at the $7.15. You need to pass those. Once you pass those, you'll start being in the range of the upside. The main one is obviously once you get to $8, but I think it's going to take a lot for you guys to pass the $7 price point. $7.03 specifically, $7.15, specifically $7.03 from what I checked on the left side of the graph when it came to touch points. So if you guys do break lower than the levels I mentioned or higher than the levels I mentioned, I'll keep you guys posted in the comment down below. I'll pin it so that way you guys can see it throughout the week. Now, the most likely play, in my opinion, though, is unfortunately, I think it's going to consolidate and get knocked down by the moving average and start trickling down to 488 and bounce back up to the upside. But hopefully you guys do. I don't think you guys are going to consolidate for the whole entire week, though. There is a chance. But I think by the end of the week, something is going to happen. Either move up ever so slightly or move down ever so slightly, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is if you move down ever so slightly, I think you would finish off the week at the $5.32, $5.30. Actually, no, sorry about that. Not that. The closer to the $5 range. Sorry about that. $5 range for the most part. And if you move up to the upside, you'll be finishing off closer to the, where was it? Like $6.27. That's what I think would happen if you were consolidating to the upside towards the end of the week and then consolidating downside to the end of the week. Okay. Now as fundamentals, I'm going to show you guys the short shares positions, and also you're going to have to do a little bit more of a deep dive than what I'm showing you, because I haven't done a deep dive of the company fully, but I think there's some interesting stuff you guys should see. Now in terms of short squeeze, this one's going to be way more difficult than GameStop, obviously, because the short positions or short position interests that have been held are at 15.7%, 11.12%. That's for shares of float right here and shares of outstanding right here. And it did drop down from as of December 31st. You guys had 39 million short shares, and then you dropped down to 37.72 million as of January 29th, 2021. So keep that in mind. I think it's more that you're going to have to rely on fundamentals than short squeeze play, in my opinion. Now, if you go to financials, in terms of revenue, you were looking at 5.5 million for the most part throughout the years, and then now it dropped down to 2.5 million. So you're going to have to look at how much debt they have. Can they pay it back? Do you think that we're going to come back in time for them to pay it back from the pandemic and so on and so forth? So you got to put those all into consideration and how they're going to adapt. Now, in terms of the U.S., it looks like they're open. Some of me and my buddies have been able to rent out a theater, so that was pretty cool. So they're trying to come back. So keep that in mind. Try to do your own research and figure out, based off debt, based off revenue, will they be able to keep afloat, and then assess that from moving forward. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Thanks again for watching, like always. And if you do like the video, consider giving a like. Helps out the channel a lot. Thank you so much in advance. And if you do have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer them as quick as possible. And if you do like videos in terms of financial freedom, stocks, mortgages, credit scores, so on and so forth, consider subscribing. Helps out the channel like always. Thanks again for the awesome support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.